Hey guys, this is Glorious Fruit, and I'm here to show you some duplication glitches that I found from YouTube channels from Blaine's and Gray's Gaming. This works for the 1.1.2 version of the game, Tears of the Kingdom, so let's get right to it. So for any of you who just started the game after, doing the whole Sky Island thing, picking up your glider from Bura, we're going to want to make our way to Teria Town. And for those of you who don't have any of their map open, just make your way towards the right. Just before making it to Teria Town, it'd probably be very beneficial if you do this shrine or just activate it. You don't have to complete the shrine. First one I'm going to show you is not as easy, but it's slightly less time consuming. So what you want to do is first save. Make sure you have room in your inventory, so I will say goodbye to this thing. So this works for fusing weapons. So if you find your diamond or whatever weapon you want to have, and you want to fuse it with something, go for it. So this first method, it's not 100% accurate, but is slightly quicker compared to the next one I will show you. So you want to first save, and then you're going to throw your weapon. You have to make sure that Link doesn't say a single sound in order for this to work. So the moment you throw it, you have to immediately pause the game. So as you can tell, Link did not say a peep of sound. It's not in your inventory anymore. Then you next would want to load your game that you just recently saved. And then you should have the weapon you threw already on you, and then the duplication one in front of you somewhere wherever you threw it. As you can see, I cannot pick it up. I forgot to save right before I threw that weapon. I do recommend maybe using a two-hand sword. It's for some reason much more easier compared to a one-hand sword. Just because, I don't know, maybe because the one-hand sword is much lighter, and so you have a bit more of a reaction time to pause the game the moment you throw it before Link just says a single word. Then you want to, I don't know, for some weird reason, I would like to go use the weapon I like to pick up and then separate it. And then you have the item you want, or the weapon you also want as well. I don't need this, so I offer it to the lake god of Teria Town. Time for the next one. Same thing, if you want to duplicate shield, weapon, or you want another item, this is probably best for duplicating for another weapon or shield. And this one works 100% of the time, but it's just slightly more time consuming. So if you prefer something a little more quicker, you don't want to spend time doing this, the first method works. Just you have to make sure Link doesn't say a single word when you pause the game. The second one, it doesn't matter what Link does, it works 100% of the time. So let's get to it. So same thing, the weapon you want to use, pause the game, go to this. So for the one-hand sword, you're going to want to watch 4 memories. You don't have to watch them all the way through, you can skip them. And so I'm gonna do that right now. And then you want to make sure, after watching the amount of memories for one-hand swords, 4 memories, you want to switch to the pause menu to check your inventory. I don't see anymore, so you're gonna want to do is load the game that you just saved, and you should see the weapon that you wanted to duplicate. You see it there, it just dropped down, settled down from the... Again, since I have 2 of these, I'm gonna need to drop one, and for some reason I still have this. Make sure you save every single time, because your inventory won't increase. See, I forgot to save previously, so I have the Diamond Reaper on me. Now the third method, you're gonna have to do a little bit of work on this, but it does work 100% of the time for items. This is not for weapons. So if you want more diamonds much quicker than the first 2 methods, it works out. Or if you want bomb arrows, which really works, not bomb arrows, flower bombs, zonite, any item you could think of, it works. So for anyone who's already in the game, mid-game, if you have 2 wheels, 3 wheels, stamina, perfect. You don't need to do this. But if you're just barely starting, you only have your 1 wheel. I do recommend visiting these cherry sakura trees and pick up these carrots. And then you're going to want to cook these carrots because, you know what, I'll just show you. So you're gonna want to find a cooking pot. You're gonna want to start one with a flintstone here. You're gonna want to drop this. Right, it's probably better to hold it. Whoops, don't eat it. And then you have your endured fried green. It gives you, well, as we don't care about the health, but we do care about the endurance. It brings back your full stamina wheel plus an extra. So I would say 3 to 4. Those trees are out throughout each region, so you'll be able to find one in each one anywhere around. I believe as well in the Hyrule. So after you cook your carrot at the Haitino village, you want to make your way to the tower here, the Skyview Tower, the Rebella Wetlands Sky Tower. After you open up the map, or if you haven't done so, you're gonna make your way towards this area here. This is where we're gonna do the next duplication method, where you're able to duplicate 2 things at the same time. And let's do it. So we're gonna do this step by step. So we're gonna want to make our way towards this area here. It's the Sky Island that's lower through all those islands there. So if you can land on those islands, that's just fine. You're gonna want to jump down again to reach the preferred island we want to go to. Since I'm gonna do it myself, but I'll just wait until Mine's running out. But once your stamina runs out, you eat your carrot. And then you replenish your stamina wheel. So you're gonna want to land just right here where I already activated the shrine. And make sure you're not wearing anything electrical. Not electrical, but you know, get the idea. You should be able to see a glimpse of the shrine. As for me, since I already did it, I won't be able to see the light of the shrine. But make sure to use your glider or that happens, and yeah, you end up here. One of the requirements, so once you activate the shrine, because chances are you don't have 10 hearts, because that's the requirements. So make sure you activate the shrine, and it's probably best to do the shrine. Once you have 10 hearts, you're able to open these doors. You're gonna see the 6th sage item. You're gonna build your glider. Once you build your glider, it's gonna lead you to where you need to go. And it's gonna take you to this spot I have marked. Now, you're gonna end up, once you open the doors, it's gonna start a cutscene. So once you're all done with that, you're probably gonna want to go back. The closest one to go back to here is this shrine here, and then you'll be able to go back to the Cassium, Tobio's Hollow. So you're gonna want to come back here and activate that shrine. Because when you go down to where you need to go, you're gonna have to go through the cutscene and open the area. Now, once you come back, you drop down here. You don't want to go too far. You're gonna want to pass these 3 little, not sure what you call them, little pillars. Then you should see little small mist or clouds down here. You're gonna want to drop down here, these little clouds here. Now, in order to do this duplication, you're gonna want a bow that shoots 3 arrows at the same time. If you haven't gone to the Korok Forest to pick it up, I do recommend doing Tulun's main mission. Where is he? This guy here. it'd be best to go to the Rito village. After doing the main quest, you talk to Tulin's father, Tiba, you know, the main guy you worked with in Breath of the Wild. He has a side quest where he wants to make a new bow. So you're gonna gather 3 diamonds and a swallow bow and a few woods, and then he makes you a 3-arrow bow. That's probably the easiest way to do that. And you get 2 of the best things. One, Toulon, who gives you a boost in gliding, and then a 3-bow arrow. If you want to know where to get a free swallow bow, it's right here. You meet with the old elder of the Rito village. He's there he gives you a swallow bow along with some free arrows. So there's that. And you know, all you have to do is find 1 diamond, and then you can duplicate it at the village that I showed you in the first 2 methods. So once you have your bow, you choose any item to duplicate, and literally it works with any item, even bomb arrows, but you have to make sure you shoot as high as you can. It stops the explosion. And then as you can see, for any round objects, you're gonna have to be pretty quick to pick them up. Anything that's not round, it's easy to pick up. You don't have to worry about trying to pick them all up. This also works for large zonite charges, so if you don't want to buy any or, you know, spend time to pick them up, that works as well. Again, be pretty quick about it for any round objects because they will slide down. This also works for diamonds. So if you don't like the first 2 method and you know put some effort for the 3rd method, duplication, it works with diamonds as well. And they don't slide down, they're not round, easy to pick up. I probably do recommend this side just so they don't slide off as easy, gives you more time to pick them up. It does work with topaz, so normally they'll set off and you'll never see that item again when you fight enemies, but over here it's just the wall there that prevents everything from any of the usual items, usual behavior, like flower bombs that explode when it hit. It stops that. Just there's a weird wall going on there, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Through the 3 glitches, I wanted to show what I saw on YouTube. So yeah, definitely go visit Teria Town for the first 2 methods. You might want to do the diamond first if you don't have a 3-bow arrow, and then, which is the first or second glitch works, you would need to find some memories. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know if you like this video, give it a like, comment. If you have any more glitches, which is I'm always looking around for. It seems like there's not a whole lot, but there's very creative YouTubers out there that look for new methods. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys like this video. All right, see you guys.